Alright guys, welcome back. We are here today for an exciting matchup between all of our teams. They are going to be competing for the first place position to get that first seed in this 2016 Blade and Soul Tag Team Tournament here in OGN Esports Stadium. I am DZ Mins, and with me is Ending Life. How do you see these matchups today?
Well, today's matchups are gonna be bloody.
Yeah.
Because some of the teams in the middle tier, especially, are gonna be competing for that third place seed to make it into the Korea finals.
Exactly.
And the last, maybe like the fifth place, the sixth place, they're gonna be dragging other teams down with them.
Yeah.
And try to drag them down.
I mean,
at
they
least.
they are not realistically in the runnings for the playoffs anymore.
yeah.
However, it's not the end of the game for them. It's just this season. They have next season as well, and they want to get that practice in and be like Roadhog and try to drag anyone else with
you
them.
coming
while
with
they
me.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, so IDEPS and SWAT are going to be showing us some claws, Born, Bear.
Yeah.
But
Sharp
MSG and
claws.
G20 is definitely the most exciting matchup for us. So
definitely.
they are not playing against each other. They are playing obviously against other teams, but they will be fighting for that third place position.
Yeah.
See, let's check out the rankings. I mean, Winner and GC Busan are comfortably up there, but I mentioned before that they want to get that first place position because that means in the final day in Busan, South Korea, all the way at the tip where we have our finals. The first place seed only has to play one game as opposed to second place.
Yeah, they get a bye round where when the second place and the third place play each other, they can just sit and wait. Yeah.
Exactly. And then if you check out third and fourth place, MSG and G Touring, they both have 4 wins and 4 losses. Only 2-point difference between RPs. So also today's matchup is going to be hard against MSG because they're going to be playing against Winner.
Yep.
Now we're going to see it in a little bit. We're going to see the matchups. And G Touring is going to, there we go, play against SWAT. And we're expecting G Touring to win.
Yeah.
Because SWAT is at the lowest end of the spectrum. And G Touring is going to go, and I'm sure MSG is expecting G Touring to win as well. So if that's the case, then G Touring will be able to push forward and go to that third place position and edge MSG out.
Yeah.
And there's only like 2 weeks left.
Yeah.
Well,
today and one more week left. Yeah. So today, if MSG loses, it's just a prediction. If MSG loses and G Touring wins, G Touring is going to be taking that third place seed.
It's going to be a high probability that G Touring will stay in that position because next week, even if MSG wins 2-0, actually if MSG wins 2-1, they still have a very low chance of getting that third place position.
Well, the thing is, next week's matchup is also going to be very interesting for G Touring and MSG because they're just swapping their opponents. So MSG is going to be versing SWAT and G Touring is going to be versing IDEPS. Well, not swapping, but it's going to be easy opponents for next week's for both teams. So depending on what happens today, next week it's either
It's just in favor for G Touring right now because they're playing against SWAT today, and then they're going to play against IDEPS next week, and they're both in the last place position. So it's just like, let's go and put it on cruise control, autopilot, and let's hope that MSG lose today. And MSG is not going to want that.
Yeah, definitely. So we're going to see some crazy eyebrow action today, trying to get that win.
Not just eyebrows. We're going to see Jinyu Park bust out some moves.
Yeah.
And let's just see if they're able to do it.
Yeah, and I'm hoping to see some change points used, at least just one today.
I expect a change point to come out. Daeyoung Choi, since we're talking about MSG still, their Soul Fighter, I'm sure he's going to want to step up his game as well. But before we get into that, we are doing our live predictions right now in the audience. And we're going to see who they think are going to win. It's going to be hard to decide, though. I mean,
well, like now, since we've been through the season we're almost at the end of the season. For those of you who are watching, you guys could probably predict yourselves about how composed each teams are. So it's like we don't have to tell you, oh, this is probably gonna get the majority of the votes. Like you guys could decide for yourselves.
I mean, IDES versus GC Busan, we're going to assume that GC Busan is going to get the majority of the vote. But I do want to mention that IDES has been showing good performances as of late. Especially Sang-woo Kim, he's made it up into the semifinals in the singles tournament. He's going to be playing against Jinyu Park. Assassin
extra
Mirror.
hype.
Yeah. And at the same time, we have Hyun Sung Song, who has shown us a good performance. He did lose 3-0 to Seongjin Choi in GC Busan in the singles tournament, but still, he gave him a run for his money.
Yep.
And also, we can't leave out Hyungju Kim, who mains Kung Fu Master.
And he plays second, well, third in the last season 1.
Exactly.
Yeah, so they have
as an assassin as well.
Yeah, as an assassin. So they have solid players. It's just, I don't know, them being in 5th place with such good players, like the only answer is them having bad teamwork. Let's see the videos.
저희는 이긴다는 것보다는 무력하게 지진 않을 것 같아요. 어느 팀이 지든 좋은 경기 될 것 같아요.
저희 지금 1승이라도 더 하고 싶은데 최대한 노력을 해서 아직 남은 경기가 2경기가 있기 때문에 GC 부산이나 아니면 지토린 팀을 꼭 이기도록 하겠습니다.
제가 개인 싱글 대회에서 최선진 선수한테 부참이 3대0으로 졌지만 이번 GC 부산 경기에서 꼭 그 굴욕적인 걸 만회하도록 하겠습니다.
일단은 저희가 지금 5위이고 부산이 1, 2위를 달리고 있잖아요. 근데 저번에도 2대1로 저희가 졌는데 조그만 방심이라도 하시면은 저희한테 발목 잡히는 수가 있으니까 조심하시고 좋은 경기 잘 부탁드리겠습니다. 그리고 저희 응원해주시는 분들 항상 감사합니다.
중국어를 조금 합니다. 시작해 보겠습니다. 感谢所有支持GC 부산的中国粉丝，2005加油！你们去五班了吗？
중국어는 오랫동안 공부를 했습니다. 한 4시간 정도? 중국 선수랑 이렇게 비무에서 혹시나 이렇게 마주치게 된다면 이렇게 한마디 해보시면은 대화가 시작될 겁니다. 아이뎁스 닌하오.
아이뎁스 팀이 역량이 올라왔다고들 하는데 저희가 봤을 때는 잘 모르겠거든요.
제가 생각하기에 아이뎁스 팀의 구멍은 다른 사람들이 생각하기에 본캐가 아닌 형주라고 생각하실지 모르겠지만 저는 그 암살자 김상욱 선수가 구멍이라고 생각해요. 왜냐하면 그 조합에 기관사가 없어서 암살자 체력을 회복하지 못하는데 그 형이 오래 남아있으려고 욕심을 부려서 체력이 빈사 상태가 되는 일이 잦기 때문에
저희가 이제는 절대 방심하지 않고 어느 팀이더라도 제가 이길 걸 알지만서도 모든 팀에 있어서 연습량은 1등으로 올릴 거고 팀 호흡이며 분석이며 당분간은 저희 모든 생활 태그에 올인하기로 했습니다.
Alright, as much as this game is physically demanding, it requires mental strength as well. And shots are being fired back and forth. Well, not really back and forth. It's actually GC Busan shooting some towards IDEPS, saying that Sang-woo Kim is the weakest link of the team. Sang-woo Kim in the left as the assassin, then Kyungju Kim in the middle as Blade Master, and on screen right now is Hyun Song for IDEPS. This is the 3-man team IDEPS for us right now. Like we mentioned before, they have individual skills that have been shown to us in the singles tournament that are formidable. They are good players, and you mentioned that they might have bad teamwork, but I also want to say that they're a fairly young team on average compared to GC Busan. I mean, and I mentioned the mental game of it just before, because GC Busan, if you look at them, they have that composure, they have that mentality to just practice and go all into it, just like they mentioned in the introduction video. On the right, we have Sungjin Choi as Destroyer, in the middle, Kim Song Hang, and on the left, Sung Shim as Blade Dancer.
Yeah, so today's matchup, it's gonna be, well, both sides have solid players, as we said over and over again. It's just about teamwork and interferes and how they use up that interfere points and tags. Because that's just, that itself, the interfere points being used, shows their teamwork and how they come in and how they save their teammates and how they get the double airborne and do the damage. So that is the main thing to watch out for today.
Right, GC Busan and IDEPS, neither team are going to use change points. IDEPS have a history of using a change point before. Kyungju Kim switched from Blade Master to Kung Fu Master, but unfortunately did not win when they used it. So, I'm assuming they're not going to try to use it this time around again. But let's 97-3. This is exactly what we expected. GC Busan to go with a landslide, take the favorite. because of that composure. Just look at him. Just cool guys.
But GT Busan is gonna want to win 2-0 to, you know, run for that first. Yeah. But you know, IDEPS are gonna try their best to get at least one round.
I expect IDEPS to get a round. I do not expect them to get a win. It's not outside of the realm of their realm, but I do assume that they will get at least one. Let's get ready. Alright, Destroyer versus Destroyer. He knew, and by he I mean IDEPS knew that Sungjin Choi is going to come out first. Normally Sungjin Choi comes out first. So they want to mirror it and replicate, or perhaps not replicate, the singles tournament. And see how well
they don't want to do that.
Exactly. So right now, the objective of the game, or of this first mirror between the Destroyers, is who can last the longest without taking the most damage.
Who's gonna last until the force tag?
Got the stun. Got the escapes being used. Nothing too exciting. But the knockup.
With the grab,
and
interferes.
The defensive and offensive interfere at the same time. Simultaneous interfere to try and...
It just seems like GC Busan did more damage to IDEPS.
Still up in the air though. I mean, at this point, it's... You gotta see the most critical...
Yeah, the moment when kills are about to happen.
There we go. Just now steering strikes on both sides.
And if you notice, when both the Destroyers are out, they're playing very evenly because they're using their escapes at the similar times, but the interferes made a little difference for health.
Now notice that GC Busan has used the grab first and tried to make a 2-on-1 situation immediately, but it's not the same situation for IDEPS. We've seen one grab, he's been able to grab, but he decided not to for a long time, and he just did it again. But there was no interfere this time around, he's just trying to play out the clock. I'm pretty sure that's a little bit more of a conservative play by IDEPS, but I understand why they would want to do so. Now the force tag on both sides. Who's going to get the stun in first? The Shadow Slash does connect. But not able to capitalize on it. Comes out. Getting some heals.
Yeah.
Now, that's another thing to consider is that the team that has a Soul Fighter is the team that will lose if it goes down to the clock.
Yeah.
Well, Aerial. This time it's by the Assassin, and it's a very good position for the Assassin to be in right now because he is squishy. IDEPS does not have a Soul Fighter, therefore is not able to heal the Assassin.
So he wants to stay alive
for as long as possible, and also do as much damage as possible. And this is exactly what he's doing. He got knocked back, and the team decides to defend him with an awesome Judgment Cleave combo coming in and getting Kumso Hang at very little health. Very good play by IDEPS so far.
Another interfere right away by the other teammates. Trying to revenge for Kumso Hang.
IDEPS is playing very smart right now. They're trying to look at this. He's already got Kumso Hang out. Kumso Hang is huge. Right now, that means GC Busan does not have heals. Does not have heals, everybody. That means IDEPS is at a huge advantage with so much damage input. Look at this going on. Right now, Sungjin Choi is going to try to put in as much damage as possible, but he's used both of his escapes. He needs to get an interfere in or a tag. This is enormous for IDEPS.
And it just seemed like GC Busan wasn't expecting an interfere there to try to just take out Kumso Hang that fast.
Yeah, well, Blade Master's coming out, Hyungju Kim, he's got the lightning draw and the aerial. He's doing a lot of damage to the Destroyer right now, and the 2-on-1, the defensive 2-on-1 by Sungwoo Shim, the Blade Dancer, trying to get that stun and damage in. The Destroyer's at low health. Now they have to play a little bit more cautious. By Destroyer, I meant both Destroyers. Actually, look at Sungjin Choi right now.
Oh,
he might be finished off.
And he just finishes off with Sungwoo Kim just interfere.
Beautiful play by IDEPS. I told you they would get at least one round, and this is exactly what is happening. IDEPS showing the quality that they have, the potential that they have. It's just bursting forth right now.
Yeah. And their teamwork, it's somewhat, it's working out for them today.
Right, it's much better. I actually always thought they had good teamwork. Maybe a few kinks to work out, but it looks as if they've definitely fixed some. Let's see if they'll be able to do it again in the second set. Right now, Sung Shim
is not in a good position. Yeah, no teammates to help him out.
His work is cut out for him. Great performance by IDEBS.
Definitely. Ooh, IDEBS taking the first set. Maybe this is because of Sang-Woo Kim making it to the semifinals in the singles tournament.
It's definitely a huge confidence boost, but I would have to say that Hyun Sung Song played it very well in the early game by just pausing. I'm not sure if he brought down the commands to his other teammates to not come in for the interfere or just wait it out just a little bit and choose a force tag. And then as soon as the force tag came in, Sang-Woo Kim, the assassin, was able to connect that Shadow Slash first to keep control of the game, force that second win. Very good performance by IDEBS. GC Busan is a little bit on tilt right now. They're trying to get back on the right footing. This is after the tag, Assassin versus Soul Fighter.
Here was interfered to get because Sang-Woo Kim was pushed back by Kim Sung-hwang, and he took 50% damage by the Judgment Cleave combo.
Right. That was a beautiful play. That was when the Assassin was knocked back by the ground ripple, and the defensive interfere came in.
So when he was grabbed and the interfere comes in, there was a late interfere by Sung Jin Choi. Well, actually, it wasn't interfere. So they didn't interfere because they probably didn't expect Kim Sung-hwang to just melt like that.
Right. It was a good play by IDEBS. IDEBS definitely getting the early lead, early advantage, and after this point, when it's 3-on-1, it's hard to come back, even if the Destroyer and the Assassin had low health.
Especially if you're a Blade Dancer and you're going up against 3v1, it's very unlikely.
Exactly. We just saw some phone posters saying the Assassin is not the weakest link. Rooting for IDEBS. The 3% is definitely alive and kicking. Excited to see if they will be able to clean it up, sweep it up, and get the second set, or is GC Busan going to come back? Because they do want that first place position.
They do, definitely.
However, I mean, even if they don't get it, they're still in the playoffs. So that's a big side relief for them. But at the same time, do you want to play 2 games? Really?
Really.
You want to just try to just get 1 game in the bag. We are ready for the second set. Let's get excited. Alright, we are ready. Destroyer versus Destroyer yet again. Let's see if they are going to change up their strategy. But what IDEBS has going for them right now is actually very good. But we get the early grab by Sung Jin Choi and not an early interfere. I think they're going to save it. That was their mistake from before.
Right now, the early grabs, especially against Destroyer versus Destroyer, it's not going to make a big difference. But Hyun Sung Song is taking too much damage.
Right, this is exactly what GC Busan should have been doing for the first set. Ooh. They went for the early interfere, and the defensive interfere came in, and so the interfere was moved. It was useless. Oh! Resisting that drag. Good plays by Sung Jin Choi.
And they're just spinning and spinning.
And so the early interfere was not used, and GC Busan is allowing Sung Jin Choi to just put in that damage and now forcing that defensive interfere. This is exactly how things should be going for GC Busan.
Soaring Falcon pulls him in away from Hyun Sung Song. That was good play by Hyungju Kim.
Right, so GC Busan is now making IDEBS waste their resources right now, which looks as if... But he gets the draw. It looks as if that GC Busan is a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah. You never know. This is how it was last set. Hyun Sung Song taking more of the damage. But when the force tag happened, that's when it all changed.
So let's see at the 20-second mark.
Ooh.
There we go.
All right, there we go.
2v2.
Yeah.
By GC Busan yet again.
Lightning draw with the Ice Mine.
That was a close one. I thought Sang-Woo Kim might have been able to get a double Ice Mine just now.
Yeah.
If he did, would have been an awesome highlight.
Yeah.
Jinyu Park action going on.
Jinyu Park action. Alright, so we got the Assassin vs Soul Fighter.
Nothing too exciting just now. Just 2 force tags. Your run-of-the-mill force tags.
Alright, there was Chase forcing that stealth.
and it goes into aerial. I mean, you did force a stealth, but what are you gonna do afterwards?
Yeah.
You can't let the assassin do that to you, but the ground
knocked
ripple
back.
into the stun. He's not.
Oh, there
he
it is.
doesn't have his second
There
wind.
it is.
We need a defensive interfere right now, and he uses the flower. He needs to tag out. What is he doing? You have 15 seconds left before you're done with your cooldown.
Oh
What?
no, he is
Are
just
you
staying in the game. He has no escapes.
What is? Oh no!
Aerial.
Don't be stupid. Are you kidding me?
This is what happens all the time. You guys have no heals. Sangho, you have to tag out.
Alright, so Sangho Kim decides to stay out, and when his second wind comes back, he tags out. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Well, Blade Master is out now. Let's see if he's able to turn the tides. I feel like GC Busan is much more comfortable right now.
Yeah, this set.
I seriously wonder why. I seriously wonder why he didn't tag out. Look at it. No, is Sangho Kim dead? He is dead. What did that happen?
Did he interfere and die?
I might have just been so salty right now just because of that. And
I was
didn't
just-
even notice
yeah,
that. But GC Busan in a comfortable position. I don't
Yeah.
expect them to lose at all in this set, and they're gonna make it 1-1.
Yeah, they're Sangho Kim's decision to just stay out there and take more damage. And tagging out when his second wind comes back was just... I don't understand
I
why.
mean, normally in a tag team situation, when you use your second wind, you are vulnerable.
Yeah.
That's why you tag. There must have been communication errors. Somebody must have been stubborn and said, stay out or I'm going to stay in. Regardless, that was a mistake, and IDEPS is paying dearly for it.
Kim Sung-wan coming in the middle to do some damage to Hyun Sung-sung, and it just seems like Sung Jin Choi is just going to finish Hyun Sung-sung off soon. Pulls him in, yep, finishes him off. Was that a crit? Why did he just...
I'm really angry right now. I don't understand how that is even calculated. Like, what would make you think to want to stay out as an assassin? You even... on the big screen, we had the introduction videos play, and I'm sure you can hear GC Busan say, we think the assassin is the weakest link. You're going to want to bolster that fact and try to stay alive. Now Hyungju Kim is just having a practice round right now, not able to connect that ankle biter, and Kim Sung-hang is going to try to maximum charge it. Got the ground ripple, go in for the Winston displays.
Nice chase, that back roll,
gets
nice.
the kill for a better KDA.
This
record.
set was kind of weird. Like, it was...
No, it wasn't weird. I'm going to be straightforward. I'm going to say it's stupid.
Yeah.
It was way too easy for GC Busan to capitalize on that situation. They shouldn't have capitalized on that
Yeah, and they also mentioned in the interview, as you mentioned, you guys don't have heals. Sangho Kim, you have to tag out. You take too much damage, and he did exactly what GC Busan said not to do.
Exactly.
And that's why they lost.
The composure in GC Busan is very, very high. Unlike IDEPS right now. Okay, I'm going to stop pointing too many fingers because we still have a set left. I'm sure IDEPS is able to adjust, and I'm sure they're talking to each other right now as to why and how they lost, and it's going to be obvious.
Well, just to defend IDEPS a little bit, when Sangho Kim was out, Hyun Sung-sung has already taken so much damage, so he couldn't tag in.
Regardless, you have a Blade Master.
Yeah.
You have a Blade Master. He purposely picked Blade Master in this competition to be a defensive character, to be that defensive class to help out Hyun Sung-sung. Look, he's used his
stealth already.
Right, and he gets down to this terrible position of health. You have to tag out. You have to tag out.
Yeah, so here, he's just staying out. He should have tagged out, and he's just...
Then a second wind comes back. Doesn't tag out still. And then he interferes in.
Oh, okay, so he did interfere in and just died.
Bad feels, man. Feels bad, man.
I think
Man,
feels
bad,
bad. Man feels bad. I don't know, it could have been a communications error, as you said, because Hyungju Kim did have a lot of health when Sangho Kim should have tagged out.
That's 5 phones just now. I'm sorry. I just wanted to mention
Was
that person had 5 phones on a piece of wood or cardboard. Why would you carry on 5 phones? That's amazing. The amount of dedication these fans have.
I see that. Yeah, but I hope in the third set, more communications for IDEPS is definitely needed.
Look, somebody is pissed in the booth. One of them is pissed at the other. no communication involved whatsoever. Hyun Song's just like, I did everything that I could. I don't know what you guys talking about. But yeah, IDEPS, I hope this doesn't affect them too much going into set 3 because they need to get this win just to bolster their teamwork. And let's see if they'll be able to do it. GC Busan still looking very comfortable though.
Yeah.
Let's see how it'll go. Alright, Destroyer versus Destroyer yet again. Let's see if Hyun Song is able to get the upper hand this time around, get that grab, get that initiation, and perhaps get some damage. He does get the knockdown, exactly what Hyun Song wants. Able to go and put some damage in.
Yeah, forcing Sungjin Choi to use his escape first.
Using shields effectively, trying to get the tempo to be on their side, which is most important, to take control of the game.
Ooh,
there
nice
we
area.
go.
There we go.
Oh, and the roll out.
I think that was like an animation bug.
That was pretty sweet by Sungjin Choi, able to avoid that, get the stun and the counter grab, knock down, and in fact taking control of the tempo of the game yet again.
Nice.
The pushback, double pushback with Soul Fighter. Hyun Song Song,
Yeah,
he's at very little health right now.
Tag out.
Is he going to stay alive?
Yeah,
and yes, he does. That was crucial. Very good ground ripple by Soul Fighter and the chase by both.
The King Fist and the Dragon Fist, that just did a crazy amount of damage.
Yeah,
to
focus
him.
fire onto Hyun Song is definitely going to cripple IDEPS. Sang Kim, let's see if he's able to stay out this time. Or actually tag out when he's supposed to, rather.
That is like one of the basic things you do, or you practice in a tag team.
Well, we'll see. I'm sure he was feeling confident, but there so far is not a problem in this third set. Hyun Song doing a good job coming in to heal and then drag to immobilize Sungjin Choi for a tiny bit, allowing Sang Kim to try to pan out the situation and create a nice,
nice body
combination
swap.
for him, just like right now. We got 5 seconds left before the force tag gets the ice mine in. Is it going to force the tag and then the chase? What? And no.
No. Okay. Well, it's because maybe he didn't have his escape, so he was kind of, you know, just playing it safe.
Of course, this is exactly what he should have been doing the last set, and he's doing it now. In the last set, even though he didn't have his stealth, there's another, you want to get 2 birds with 1 stone. While you wait for your cooldown, might as well do some damage, which is what he did in the last set, but he didn't do it this time around when he was completely able to. That was the perfect situation too as well. The force tag in, why don't you go and chase?
Yeah.
But
he just used his flower. I don't know why he used his flower.
He still did a good job, able to connect that Shadow Slash in the split second. 10 seconds left. Is he able to get that knockdown? No, he's not. But he does get the stun. The defensive interfere by GC Busan to wait for Sang Kim to get that force tag.
Yeah, now GC Busan.
And the chase.
Oh, nice chase.
This is what Sang Kim should have done. Mentality. The mental game is weak. GC Busan.
Oh no. It's not looking good for Young Joo Kim.
Frankly, just looking at the health bars, IDEPS is at a slight advantage. Huge advantage now with Kim Song-hang at little health. He has to tag out. Now the Destroyer Sungjin Choi comes out, goes to the Typhoon, trying to stay alive. And the Assassin comes in to try to knock him down. As soon as the Typhoon ends, the shield pops up though.
It just seems like Sungwoo Shim is just always on the bench, just waiting for the interfere saves. Because I haven't seen the Blade Master come out that much, like on the field as the main player. He's always interfering. Yeah, the Blade Dancer, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Sungwoo Shim is still very reliable and is vital to this team composition.
Definitely.
Kim Song-han is able to do damage, sure, but he is heals mostly. He does have utility, but Blade Dancer, Sungwoo Shim, he's able to come out Phantom Grip, he's able to come out stun, just do a lot of damage, just force, focus fire. Sungwoo Shim is lethal. So you want him to stay alive as well. He's similar to Sangwoo Kim right now, his role on the team.
Alright, gets a grab in.
And the defensive interfere to get that stun and able to get a lot of damage.
Are they gonna focus? Are they gonna focus Sungjin Choi? Are they gonna focus? No. This focusing is not going too well for IDEVs. They did have the upper hand when something Choi was stunned, but they couldn't do too much damage.
Look, though, it's not that bad for IDEPS right now. They are at a health advantage. Blade Dancer might have full health, but the problem is the Soul Fighter has been healing.
Yeah, definitely.
And if they play out the 5 minutes and 30 seconds that's left in this game, they will win. So they have that going for them. IDEPS just needs to survive. Or they could capitalize on this force tag. He gets the drag in, doesn't allow the tag because he knocks him down. Beautiful play by Sungjin.
Nice! Beautiful play by Sungjin Choi. He stuns him and then at the exact time for the force tag comes in, gets the aerial, forcing IDEPS to use interfere.
He's the weaver of tags. He's able to just create that perfect situation for his teammate to come in safely.
He tries to get that stun in, but he is doing Typhoon.
Now, as you mentioned before, we didn't get to see the Blade Dancer too much, but he's out now, playing against the Destroyer, and he will have a slight advantage with that Phantom Grip.
Yeah, sucks some G out. There we go, stun with the aerial. He does have the lightning draw.
And the defensive interfere will come in to try to save the
day. He gets hit by the lightning draw. He ignores the interfere.
Okay, GC Busan is in a more comfortable situation now. Hyungju Kim trying to shake the game up now. Let's see if he's able to get the aerial. Yes, he does.
Nice.
The Soaring Falcon is pulling back, gets defensive interfere, but it doesn't matter. He's going to just ignore it and do some damage. Going into block, never mind. Soaring Falcon is able to be hit. He's going to use his Flock of Blades.
King Fist with the Dragon Fist combo, but it just cut off in the middle. I'm sorry.
And the Assassin to go in to get the knockdown. Doing a lot of good damage, stunning, and the 2-on-1. The defensive interfere by Sungjin Choi timed just right to thwart IDEPS' effort. Hyungju Kim in the air, getting that tag immediately. Smart play, that's what we wanted from Sangwoo Kim last set. That's what happened now by Hyungju Kim. I'm sure that is in the past now. They have forgotten about it. They are adjusted. They are playing well. The drag in, forcing Kim Sung-hae to go into his defensive abilities, getting that leg sweep. Good job.
Nice, there we go.
Oh, and the counter knockdown. Good play by Hyunsung Song.
Definitely, Hyunsung Song has been playing so well right now, and they're Hyunsung Song doesn't have it. Doesn't have any interferes.
Getting the heal. He's trying to stay alive. He's got the inkling of health back to something he's able to work with. Typhooning, he's got all of his escapes out though. Will he be able to last for this Typhoon? And he gets the tag out. No! He dies out!
Hyunsung Song dies.
Oh no, bad situation for IDEPS.
He was waiting for that interfere point to come back at 3 minutes, but he died right when the point came in. Go with the aerials. They have their interfere points and they're using it, and GC Busan is not saving their interfere points because they have 3 players left.
GC Busan doesn't have to do too much. All they have to do is read out IDEPS, and we'll see if they'll be able to do it. But IDEPS does have a history of coming back and making it 2-2. They still have Blade Master and Assassin left at enough damage that can be dealt. The Ice Mine pops and gets the stun, but to no avail. This is it. GC Busan is going to take it in the bag and continue on to try to get that first place position. Now all that's left is MSG versus winners.
I just want to mention Sangwoo Kim just now before he died. He had 2 tags and an interfere point left, yet he doesn't tag out.
GC Busan being the prophets of today's matchup, showing that Sangwoo Kim was the weakest link. Not in set 1. Set 1 was a different team. Set 2, just terrible. And set 3 was just trying to come back from that mental lapse, that mental collapse, that I want to say. And they did a fairly good job, but towards the end, it was just, they didn't have the stamina for it. They were just running on red. Unfortunate, we will come back soon after a quick break, a 7-minute break with some awesome, delightful commercials, and we'll have an interview with let's see who our MVP is, and have GC come back. Let's check out these highlights.
Just to be honest, on Team IDEPS, Hyunsung Song and the Blade Master, they play very well.
Sangwoo Kim plays very well too. He's a very good assassin.
Yeah. but his decision making is not up to
Right.
par.
I'm sure somebody in the team is giving orders and trying to create a good situation, and it doesn't work out sometimes. And if you think about the ways it might not work out, it's either somebody is too stubborn or just nobody knows what to do. And I don't think that's the case. The latter is not the case. Just someone is stubborn and wants to make an impact, but just overextends a little bit too much and gets cut off. And that has been the downfall to IDEP's game in this season.
Many of the games.
And the fingers, if they are to be pointed, do go to Samuk Kim. They do go to Samuk Kim. GC Busan, ni hao, is what it says.
So destroy a world destroyer.
Yeah, once a world destroyer, always a world destroyer. That's what it says.
Yep.
Aren't you guys happy that we are able to read Korean? I am. That's why I'm here doing this. It's a job. I try hard.
Try hard.
Yeah, I do.
Try hard.
Korean's a really hard language to try and master.
It is.
Yeah,
You gotta try hard.
definitely. I mean, like, it's a mixture of both Chinese characters and then we made our own alphabet.
Yeah.
So we've got a phonetic alphabet and it's pretty insane. Anyhow,
Hurts my head.
I don't want to talk about IDEPs too much. It just gets me kind of angry. Yeah. They definitely had a good showing in the first set. Very promising. And they just... All right, we'll see you guys soon. Come back for the interviews and, of course, MSG versus Winner.
same breath I dare you to say they taste the same. Let the leaves fall off in the summer and let December glow in flames.
마침내 세상의 경계가 사라진다. 모든 영역을 뛰어넘은 새로운 판 시작합니다. 내 손안의 생활 플랫폼 신한 카드 판. 생활의 판을 바꾸다.
시작인가?
그래. 어? 봤어?
정성이었나? 무한 슈팅 액션 쾌감 콘토스 어드벤처 지금 바로 다운로드하세요.
어이, 뭐 하시나?
마법스러운 게 어딨어?
이기는 장땡이지.
이러면 곤란해.
NC 다이노스 파이팅!
역당장.
우리 함께 행진해요.
Say my name and kiss in the same breath. I send my glow in flames. I don't care what you think, 'cause love is it's about me.
마침내 세상의 경계를 넘어선 새로운 판이 시작된다. 신한 카드 판. 생활의 판을 바꾸다.
Welcome back, you guys. We are getting ready to do our interview with GC Busan and see who the MVP will be. A big round of applause. Currently number one. Let's see if winners are going to take it back, but still in this time and age right now, GC Busan is first place. So in singles match, you have gone up a lot, and also in tag, you are back in first place. So you must feel really good.
Yeah, so in tag we got back our first place. But our next week's match is against winners. Yeah, so we've been losing and winning back and forth. So for the people who are voting for us and rooting for us, we're gonna make you get the goosebumps with a crazy win.
So the interviewer was like saying that they are sister teams, IDEPs and winners.
Yeah, so what Sungjin is saying is that all the other teams that are in the top tier ranking, they're probably thinking in their heads like, please lose, because we lost the first set.
So he's talking about his skills, how he's been getting much better, and
he's talking about how in singles, yeah, I did go up, but I ended up losing. So the reason you guys may think I've improved is because I practice a lot, because for the viewers, I have to play well for the viewers to have fun.
especially for Kim Song Hang. So as a sole fighter, we can see you a lot in the single tournament. And in the tag team tournament, we get to see a lot of offensive and aggressive plays, but in the singles tournament, how come we don't really get to see that too much?
Alright, so since tag team is with 3 people, it's more laid back. Yeah, less weight on my shoulder. So for example, today's match, I died today, but we still won the tag team match today. But in singles, it's more uptight, so I guess that is the reason. Yeah.
Between the two teammates, Sung Shim and Sungjin Choi, who do you think is the more secure player that makes you feel secure?
And he says Sungjin Choi is more solid. He always goes out first and never dies first.
And today's MVP is Sung Shim, the Blade Dancer. So even while we were commentating, we see a lot of safe plays. We don't see any mistakes, and you just are perfect.
It may seem that I don't make any mistakes, but I make a lot of mistakes. But the other 2 players, they're on the field way more than I am on the field, so it just seems like I make less mistakes. But I do make many mistakes.
Why do you think you got the MVP today?
The reason I think I got the MVP is in the second set. So he was calculating the opponent not having the escape, so he interfered and went for the kill, which they got. So that one part was probably one of the reasons I got the MVP.
Do you have anything to say against team winners?
So we kind of so we felt a little uncomfortable going up against winners uneasy, but now Soul Fighter's been nerfed, so that has changed.
Force Master has been nerfed.
Oh, sorry. Force Master has been nerfed, so now they're feeling a little more comfortable going up against winners.
Alright, and so before we end our interview, we will have GC Busan's mascot, Sungjin Choi, speak in Chinese. It's like, I don't have a script. I don't have a script today.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you had a script?
So
And he's like, all right, I'm gonna try my best. So he tried to say goodbye, but he said bye, Jian, not bye, Jian. And he's like, is that right? I don't think that's right. Ni hao. And switched it up and said hello. All right. So next time he wants him to practice some Chinese. And just a big round of applause for GC Busan and their performance this time around. Right, good performance, good interview, very fun. They're a good team to watch, good team to talk to. We are going to get ready to see MSG versus Winner in our second matchup, which will be just as exciting, if not more, because of how vital this game is for MSG. Let's check out the...
And for Winners.
Yeah, of course, and for Winners, because they want that first place position.
많은 연패 끝에 이를 갈고 연습을 했어요. 다른 팀보다 아마 저희가 연습은 꾸준히 해왔던 것 같고 그게 이제 결과로 이어져 온 것 같아요. 위너팀 경기를 봤는데 지난번에 이제 IDP 팀한테 불리한 상황도 많이 나왔었고 그런 걸 보니까 저희도 충분히 가능성은 있겠구나 그렇게 생각하고 있어요.
위너팀 같은 경우는 저희 조합에서는 제일 힘들었다고 생각하거든요. 머리를 좀 맞대고 연습을 좀 많이 해봐야 될 것 같아요.
위너팀이 좋은 조합이기도 한데 거기 구멍이 윤정호 선수거든요. 왜냐면은 기공사고 항상 죽는 모습만 보여주니까 구멍이에요. 아까 하는 말을 들었는데 저가 나오면 그냥 교체를 한대요. 저는 끝까지 따라가서 저도 같이 교체를 하겠습니다. 정호 형 기다리세요. 응원해주신 분들 감사합니다.
MSG 팀에서 구멍이라고 말할 만한 선수는 딱히 없지만 저희 팀 조합에서는 검사인 한준호 선수를 노리는 게 좀 정답이 아닐까 생각하고 있습니다.
한준호 선수가 좀 요새 물 좀 올라가지고 상당히 잘하는 것 같은데 그래도 태그 매치에서는 개인 기량보단 팀워크이기 때문에 저희 팀워크가 빛을 발휘한다면 한준호 선수가 힘을 못 발휘하게 할 수 있을 것 같아요.
한준호 선수가 저를 좀 많이 노리는 것 같은데 준호한테 죽어줄 생각은 절대 없고요. 준호야, 네가 아무리 쫓아와도 2주 전에 결승에서 내가 4대0으로 이긴 건 변하지 않거든. 이번에도 내가 꼭 이겨줄게.
형들 여지껏 연습할 때도 우리한테 항상 져왔으니까 오늘도 지셔서 편히 쉬시면 되겠습니다. 나이도 있으신데.
Shots fired. Watch out. MSG versus Winner. Everybody's going to take out their all. Juno Han, the left eyebrows, crowd favorite. And we got Jinyu Park, the best assassin, the only assassin, the favorite assassin. And then we got Daeum Choi, who has been playing better as of late as a soul fighter. Maybe not as good as Shin Kim or Kum Sung Hang, but definitely going up in ranks.
Yeah.
And that is just as lethal when you're in a team like MSG to try and complement you and get that teamwork win.
Yeah. And I just want to see in this match how Juno Han follows around Jung Ho-yoon.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, he mentioned, he's like, if you tag out, I'm going to tag out. If you tag in, I'm going to tag in.
Jung Ho-yoon definitely did have a 4-0 win under his belt against Juno Han in the Season 1 singles. And of course, our team winner with Hyeogu Kwon on the right as Blade Dancer on the raid. And Soul Fighter Shin Kim in the middle and Force Master on the left, Jung Ho-yoon, who recently has experienced a nerf.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
But you know, it's Jung Ho-yoon.
Right, exactly.
It's
it's not because he's a Force Master that he's good, it's because he's Jung Ho-yoon. So let's see if that is going to have any effect on the outcome of this game. Players that you have to look out for are all of them actually. There's not one player that you should not look out for. There are no change points used for MSG, which is not a surprise.
And I just want to mention when MSG went up against Winners last time, the last matchup, none of them got any kills. They just lost 2-0. So let's see how they changed up their strategies to get a set or maybe even win.
So winners gets an 87% favorite, but just have it go in one ear and not the other. Just look at it and be like, oh, that's interesting. Because frankly, I want to say that MSG has gotten much better than earlier on in the season. Because Daeyoung Choi, Soul Fighter is not his main character, mind you. He had to practice more, and practicing not just your own Soul Fighter class, you have to practice Soul Fighter as a team.
Yeah.
And
he's been upgrading.
Yeah, he's been showing much better performances and outcomes throughout the last few matches. Let's see if that's going to be able to transfer and translate into a win today against winner. Winner Shin Kim winning his last singles match, going into the semifinals. That's going to be fun. He's going to be playing against Shinhan. Yeah.
That's also a revenge match from season 1.
Yeah. So let's see how. I'm really excited to see MSG versus winner right now. Either team needs to win. Like both sides need to win. Who wants it more is most important right now.
So is MSG going to keep that 3rd place, or is winner going to take back that 1st place, beating MSG? Well, let's see what happens.
And finals are going to be in 2 weeks from now at Busan, South Korea, on the beach. So watch out for the crowd then. Just letting you guys know, heads up. We are ready for our 3rd match. Let's get it going. Second match? Second match. Let's get it going. Yeah, Jinyu Park out first against Shin Kim. Let's see how this is gonna last. Normally we see Daeyoung Choi come out. Well, I'm not gonna say Daeyoung Choi. Normally we see a Soul Fighter come out, try and sustain, and stay out for as long as possible. The decoy to get the stealth in as soon as fast reflexes. The ping is non-existent here. It's ridiculous.
0 ping for the win.
And for the lose at the same time. It's a double-edged sword, but it's just amazing, that reaction time.
Shin Kim taking a lot of damage because he is out of escapes. And
amazing performance by MSG, able to capitalize on this situation right now. Shin Kim at very low health. The mine does not connect. And the tag out, forcing that tag out. Blade Dancer going into defensive stance. He's inside the lightning draw, but not doing too much.
Yeah, he was using his iframes, and MSG, all 3 of them have almost full health.
Jinyu Park is just awesome right now. Using that decoy, smart move. Hyogo Kwan, he threw that and he was like, what was I doing?
Oh, but the ground ripple.
It's okay though, all he has to do is last.
Yeah.
He's lasting, and we've got the staggered interfere again, so now it's a 2-on-1 situation where Hyogo Kwan has to be on the backstep. He has to run away. Another stealth just now by Jinyu Park. Force tag, he's able to come in and stay alive. No knockdown just now.
Yeah, so you notice Hyogo Kwan's Blade Dancer comes out more often than Sungwoo Shim's Blade Dancer in GC Busan. Yeah, I like it.
But that does not take away from the fact that Sungwoo Shim did get the MVP because of his strategic play. He might not come out too often, but he knows when to, and that affects the game. Let's see if Hyogo Kwan is able to do the same. The offensive interfere coming in by winners to try and shake things up a bit, but Daeyoung Choi being a nuisance, being a handful for winners. But not anymore. He's getting stunned, sidestep, and another stun, and the second wind. He's going to need to tag out soon, getting far, far away, and the tag in comes.
Ooh, he tried to chase that. Shin Kim tried to chase that, but missed.
Yeah, Junohan got out of that displace just in case it was going to happen immediately, going into defensive stance.
This is a revenge match itself right now. Shin Kim versus Junohan.
Right, Junohan's got a lot of beef with both Shin Kim and Jung Ho-yoon. So I'm not sure if he's going to be able to chase Jung Ho-yoon as well. All right, so the my goodness,
a knock-up, ignoring the interfere.
Huge deals against Shin Kim.
Oh, but there is the blitz fit. Oh, Dragon Fist.
Shin Kim getting some heals back, making a more secure appearance, trying to stay alive. Got that stun in, and the second wind is used immediately.
Eyebrow's playing a good game today. Forcing
and the counter just now. Reflexes are just off the charts today. MSG and Winner, top tier teams, man.
Yeah.
And the stun, immediate stun. He was waiting for that moment. He goes in, and he's able to get that airborne. And the defensive interfere by Jinyu Park, able to get him into the aerial to set it up for Juno Han. Look at this, another aerial re-up. And the stun, the defensive interfere by the Blade Dancer Hyokwan, and nice.
Knockdown connect. Second wind.
Oh, was that Hyokwan or was that Jung Yoon?
I think it was Jung Yoon came in to try to freeze him and to save him.
Okay, well there's a force tag coming in right now. And no chase.
No chase.
He does get the stun though afterwards.
Yeah, Jinyu Park is out of stealth.
Just firing in the dark, just trying to see if he could able to get a hit on Jinyu Park, but no. Inside the cloud, mist, dreams. Oh, go back inside. Body swap, charge
nice.
in, and the frost armor.
He likes that move.
I don't like that move. I don't like it at all. Able to get the Shadow Slash to connect, able to get that knockdown. And the stun.
Nice.
Jinyu Park is just a monster.
He's just going like around him.
Like I would hate to play against Jinyu Park because he's just doesn't make mistakes.
Yeah.
Especially in a tag team environment. If it's in singles, we see him make a little bit of mistakes once in a while, even though it is his stronger field. But in a tag team, he's just so much more calm.
Yeah, and if you notice, he took out his Ice Mine for the knockdown mine right now.
The Shadow Slash, putting down the flower. Creating some distance.
Oh, use the flower to get out of the Phantom Grip.
That's fine, that's good use.
Yeah,
You have the stealth, able to backstep that Glacial Beam.
Amazing.
It's almost as if he jumped over that move right now.
Yeah.
Like, nope.
Alright, meteor shower.
But to no avail.
Yeah. All
Right
right,
now,
stun
Jung
into the
Yoon,
area.
maybe the nerf is affecting him way too much. And the knockdown again. 10 seconds left before the tag. What are they going to do? What do they plan to do? Are they going to do it early? Oh, and Daeyoung Choi comes out. Preemptive strike. The force tag. Going in against the Glacial Beam and the air. Ah, nice. Play by Daeyoung Choi. That's the kind of stuff that we want to see. Like we mentioned before, he's upped his game.
Ooh, using the self-defense chi after Shinhan Kim uses it gives him the upper hand.
For a split second.
Yeah.
Daeyoung Choi definitely playing much better, but he gets the stun. He's getting the aerial.
Juno Han comes in to try to save him.
The second wind is used. Now Shinhan Kim is in a tough situation.
He's going back and forth.
Both sides are playing just immaculately, but MSG has the slight upper hand. Daeyoung Choi gets the heal in, and it looks much more comfortable for MSG right now. Mega sexy guys, looking mega sexy right now.
Playing a sexy game right now.
Shinhan Kim getting some health back, hugging the wall. Same thing with Blade Dancer Hyokwan.
They all have
blocking the drag, or the Soaring Falcon rather. Burning Tundra. Go ahead, do some long range damage.
Hyokwan is gonna
got some chi back just now. Going to keep using it.
Goes in, nice chase for the back row. Lightning draw.
Oh.
Oh.
Second wind is used by Jung Ho Yoon. He goes into his ice fortress yet again, but he gets knocked up.
Oh, but doesn't do the combo.
He's going to wait it out. That's fine. They've got 3 minutes left in a much better situation than Winners.
Yeah.
Winners has done a lot of heals. Both sides, they have a soul fighter. The fact is, MSG has just done more damage.
And Jung Ho Yoon is gonna want to stay out because he's the only one.
Oh my gosh! No! No, it's okay though. It's fine because Jinyu Park has a stronger mental game. He's just gonna think, we'll just have to do more damage. And plus, even if he gets the heals, it just means play out 2 minutes and 30 seconds and we'll get the win. Yeah. Decoy, long decoy. Just showing you that I'm going to do decoy. Nice. Flower down, mobility is up. His stealth is up.
And as I was saying before, Jung Ho Yoon is the only one on Winners with attack points. So he's gonna want to stay out for other teammates to get interfere points to help him out to get kills.
But what's he gonna do if he gets hit? Winners is going to go into super over ultra mega drive against MSG right now in the last 2 minutes of this game.
They're gonna want to take out players right now. They don't want to keep all three alive.
Well, they are in a good situation with health, but now they are unable to tag out. They've got interferes, so they're still pretty lethal. Jinyu Park at a critical situation. He's at half health. He needs to either tag out or get an interfere to come in, just like now.
Ooh,
get that
nice.
damage in, body swap, and he's going to continue with second win use, and he passes out.
Oh, and he chases that back row, but then
Burning
comes in.
Tundra, tag. Junohan comes out. He's going to get that revenge match against Shinhan Kim again. Gets the sword Falcon and gets him in. The double stun!
No escape!
The double stun!
Oh.
But the Hyokukon comes out and gets the stun onto Junohan.
Oh, he missed that chase.
The King Fist connects!
get it!
Is Junohan going to die? No, he's good. He's got the defensive. Block blades out. Daeyoung Choi is
Oh,
at
and
full
Jung
health.
Yoon comes in and freezes both of them.
These guys, different level of
Yeah,
play.
different.
Just technicalities are to a T. See what I did there? Because technicality starts with a T.
They're up
Jinyu
there.
Park out again.
Ooh, ground ripple connects.
45 seconds, needs to connect that Shadow Slash, but he doesn't. If he got that knockdown, he would have been able to do more damage. Right now, it's up in the air.
Yeah, we're going to want to see interferes to try to do as much damage because they're not going to be able to take out 3 players. So they're going to want to do as much damage.
My goodness,
oh my
Jinyu
God, the
Park!
lightning draw
He's
hits.
able to stay alive.
This is the fight between who does more damage.
Oh my, 20 seconds left. He needs to stay alive, and he does.
And the lightning draw hits.
Double stun right now. Just now, that was a double stun. Jinyu Park is in stealth. He's alive. They're trying to find him. They're trying to poke him out. They've got no tags left. He just needs to get a stun or stay alive. Which one? He does get the stun, but the tag comes out. The mine pops, but he's not able to connect. Jinyu Park in a tough situation. Nobody's able to do anything.
Use your flower to get out of the Phantom Grip, and the time runs out.
What's going to happen?
Oh no. They both-
Remind you, I want to remind you, they do have a Force Master on Winners who got a lot of health. And MSG gets it by a little margin.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Oh god.
MSG getting the first game. Very well played, very strategic. They knew that if they lasted, they would be able to survive and get that win. All they had to do was last. And props to Jinyu Park.
Yeah.
Also props to Daeyoung Choi for coming out and saving Jinyu Park towards the end and with that interfere. Just amazing play overall by everybody.
And both of them have a Soul Fighter, but as you mentioned before, Jung Yoon also healed from that Frost Armor.
It's a
So
double-edged sword.
so you have health, but you have to take the opponent out if you're gonna heal up. You know? You're not gonna want to play the clock out when you have 2 heals on your team.
Beautiful play. This is the kind of top tier tag team match I've always wanted to see.
Yeah.
Just MSG. Also, I've always believed in MSG to have that potential and quality to play. And yeah, this is exactly what they're showing us. Winner and GC Busan are not the only 2 teams vying for that top position. It is MSG pushing forward and butting through the ranks. Let's check this out. Shinhan Kim taking the early hit. It's a 10-minute game, so it lasted for a while. Force Master coming out, getting that stun, getting that ice in. Leg sweep.
Ooh, the way he uses self-defense chi to just nullify that knockback with for the second win is just amazing. Shinhan Kim.
Just judging off of the first set, I really don't know who's going to get the MVP. Junohan getting the double stuns.
Yeah.
Daeyoung Choi getting the heals. Jinyu Park just playing his heart out, staying alive and doing damage. And as the first player out as well. You don't really see that very often. I mean, like, let me just check the stats really quick. Jinyu Park comes out, actually, he comes out first half the time, to be honest. But most of the time, it's Daeyoung Choi coming out 11 times, and Jinyu Park is following up very quickly.
Yeah. And I'm very happy that Daeyoung Choi is stepping up his game and upgrading his Soul Fighter plays. Because in the beginning of the season, they lost a lot because of Daeyoung Choi's lack of skills in Soul Fighter. But now,
we don't see any of that.
We don't see any of that.
There is no hint of lack. Anyhow, we are going to get ready to get into set 2 of our second matchup. Will Winner come back and get the win, or will MSG finish it? Alright, Assassin coming out again for MSG.
Okay.
So
Well, it
that
worked
would
out
put
for
it
them last set, so.
Exactly. Getting the Shadow Slash to connect, taking control of the first attack of the game. First blood. Getting the tempo, but the ground ripple to push him back, and the chase using the flower to get out of that situation. Very good mobile play by Jinyu Park.
Alright, 2v2.
And the stun, Shinhan Kim not playing too well. His condition doesn't look too good today.
Yeah, he is getting aerial.
Jinyu Park didn't even have to stay
Ooh,
out.
but
Good
look at that
kick fit.
heal, though.
Right, of course.
Just went to full health. Oh, God.
Daeyoung Choi did a very good job. Jinyu Park, I'm surprised he didn't stay out. Was that a bombard?
Yeah,
just now?
yeah, that was a bombard.
Oh,
you see it on the skill
boy.
tree. Oh,
This
no.
is the first time we've seen Jinyu Park use the bombard skill tree.
Yeah.
Both in singles and tag team.
Bombard for the win. Let's see how it plays out.
Oh no, we got the stun on Daeyoung Choi and
Oh,
the
no.
displace. Is he going to be able to second wind out of this? He's going to have to, and yes he does. We got the defensive interfere, and we're going to see the runaway into the tag. Is he going to tag, or is he going to stay out?
Well, he does have his... Did you just hear that sound?
And yes, he does tag out. We got Junohan coming out again. And the Soaring Falcon connects, forcing the second wind. We're going to see Shinhan Kim try to tag out, trying to make some distance. No, he goes on the aggressive instead. Getting the King Fist to connect.
Ooh,
and
ground
pushing
ripple
it back.
connect, nice.
And the defensive interfere by MSG. Smart play.
Aerial, Jung Ho-yoon comes in to save Shinhan Kim from that aerial. Alright. Shinhan Kim is force tagged out. Yeah, Yoru Khan is playing the offensive blade dancer. I like it. I like it.
He has to right now because Jung Ho-yoon, he is not the offensive player. He is the utility player.
Yeah.
But right now it's not working out well for them because Jung Ho-yoon is staying alive, and by staying alive he's getting a lot of health back. But the problem is MSG, they do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So and also they're able to stay alive as well.
So as long as they don't get taken out, they don't get eliminated, it's fine. It's definitely fine. Like, taking some damage is no problem.
I would have to say Jinyu Park might get the MVP if he stays alive. Is he able to stay alive? The lightning draws, connects, and he does stay alive. He goes into stealth. He needs to tag out though. He wants to save his tag because he's already used it. Right now, winners, none of them have used their tag. They all have 2 tags left. And so yes, Jinyu Park is going to use it because staying alive is more important than saving tags right now.
Well, Jinyu Park still has 2 interferes left, so as long as he doesn't come out on the field and get some health back to interfere to help his teammates out, that's fine. Totally fine.
The problem was Daeyoung Choi could have interfered to get some health back for Jinyu Park. But I'm assuming they're going to tag out to Daeyoung Choi and then have Jinyu Park interfere in, use the chi burst so that they all get heals back.
Yep, and you just saw Jinyu Park come in for the interfere and use that bombard again.
But not able to get the heals so far. But Jung Ho-yoon in a tough situation using the second wind. He's able to impact and get that reflect. But
okay, so he is forced to tag out.
in a tough situation, he had to tag out,
Yeah.
or else he was gonna die. Shinhan Kim coming out, able to get that aerial, going into the forced stance. Is he going to go in closer? No, not. He doesn't have to. He's doing enough damage, and the King Fist, and the ground.
Daeyoung Choi is in a dangerous situation.
Beautiful play. The defensive interfere by the Blade Dancer. Kagu Kwan. Let's see if
Oh,
they're going to
he's
finish it
done!
off. Get
This is
Daeyoung
not
Choi
good,
down
lightning
to
draw!
0 health.
Oh, the observer is kind of like not showing us what we need to see.
Well, Daeyoung Choi did stay alive.
Yeah.
Junohan is back out to try. He's going to try and change up the game. Got the stun, got the back
Lightning
roll,
drop.
and he's not able to get out. He has no second wind left. The Force Master is going to go back out of the interfere, and Blade Master is going to try to go in, but he gets grabbed.
Yeah, he's buying time. 5 more seconds until the second one comes back.
And the stun on Blade Master.
Aerial, nice.
Overall, Winner has been playing much better in this set, forcing all of the tags, all of the interferes out, and they're just gonna slowly just slow cook MSG until they're Nice and supple. Ripe. Medium rare.
Medium rare. That's how
Just
I like it.
Delicious.
Yeah, the back roll chase was amazing, forcing that second wind out of Eyebrows.
Like, if you're not gonna eat a medium rare, why eat it at all?
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Yeah, and now for another minute and 45 seconds, MSG has no tags or interferes. So it just seems as if Winners, who has an interfere that was just used, is gonna take out Eyebrows.
Yep. Good job, Winners. I would have to say it's just a good play by Winners in the early game to just force out all those tags and interferes. But at the same time, I don't want to say MSG did a bad job managing their tags.
Hey, who knows? We might be able to see a 3v1 for Virginia Park again.
Maybe.
Against Winners.
Maybe.
That'd be crazy.
I doubt it. The hype is low. The hype will stay low because right now, if Winner doesn't win it,
yeah,
that's a problem. Unless Junior Park shows a 3v1.
So if that happens, I'm gonna be screaming.
Then my tonsils will explode.
Yeah.
You guys will hear it. Along with my tonsils will be your eardrums. And
Phantom
I will
Grid.
get a signature from Junior Park. And the second one is used. He's caught in that stun,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Oh, okay, but he's able to stop the combo.
The stacks are real.
Oh no. He's
Getting that mind pop. Knockdown.
Nice.
Huge damage.
Huge
Knockoff
damage.
aerial.
No interference.
No interference.
He is gonna be taking out Chongyun. Oh.
Second wind is used. Tag goes out. And the burning tundra. But he's able to go in again. Second wind is used. Lotus Fury for the
knockdown.
But the flower.
No
use the
interference.
flower.
Yes, he is knocked out. No interference. 10 more seconds.
Damn, Choi. Is he
And Dragon Blitz.
Dragon Fist.
Yeah, Dragon Fist. And the 2 Windstorm combo just finishes Daeyoung Choi off.
Alright, second second set goes to Winners. Let's see how the third set goes.
Yeah.
This is actually very different play by both sides. MSG played a very smart game last set, but this time around Winners played a very good game. In a different sense. They weeded each other out both times, but in different senses. One, Winners pushed out all of the tags and interferes by MSG, so that stifled them. And MSG was able to just input more damage and stay alive, which stifled.
That's what they
Winners.
should do with an assassin on their team and Winner having 2 heals on their team. So it was good for both teams when they took the sets each time. MSG played how they should have played, and Winners played how they should have played when they took the second set.
Right, so Jinyu Park lasting for a short time, actually. He could have lasted for a longer time, but they decided to switch out early on to Daeyoung Choi, which I feel, in hindsight, might have been a little bit of a hasty move that was detrimental towards the end, unfortunately. So Jinyu Park going down to very little health, and then tagging out yet again to Blade Master. No, I mean Daeyoung Choi, so far.
Yeah. They should get Kim.
So if you had to pick an MVP for Winners this set.
Winners? I would have to go with Shinhan Kim.
I think so.
Because he uses Zarya. When you use Zarya, he knows. He's like, oh, it's in the bag.
Oh,
The win is in the bag. Yeah.
That's just for aesthetics.
Yeah, I know, but when you don't usually use that when you're not sure of taking the win. When you use Zarya, it's up. It's ours.
Confidence.
Yeah, the confidence. It's like you
That
can't.
that doesn't mean he's MVP.
No, just because he uses Zarya.
Well, let's see the third set. Let's see how either team is going to evolve. Series faces on. No one's mad.
Yeah.
Unlike our last matchup. We're just very serious, just very concentrated on trying to get that third set because MSG really needs this. They want this to stay in that playoff situation. Stay tuned. Alright, this time around they change it up.
Alright.
I'm not sure how effective this is going to be because Jinyu Park went out first in the first set and the second set, and they won one and lost one. Frankly, I felt like they might have lost because Jinyu Park left too early in the second set. And Daeyoung Choi coming out first like this and losing half of his health in the first 15 seconds of the match, or the set rather, is not going to be very effective in winning it towards the end, but he's able to counter it with his own set of damage, able to go into self-defense chi, and force Shinhan Kim to use his chi burst and go and chase with that stun. Blade Dancer coming in for the defensive interfere, leaving, and Daeyoung Choi actually getting the better of the deal.
Yeah. Both sides using one interfere point each, so it's even out right now, and he uses his tag to get out.
Now this is going to be a tough situation for MSG now. You didn't want to use your tag so early. That was 40 seconds into the game. They had 1 minute left before the force tag. I don't know why Daeyoung Choi might have tried to survive with his resists and perhaps get a chi burst in before he leaves. Because now
Shinhan Kim took out one of his escapes. Both of his escapes are out for Jinyu Park. Shinhan Kim playing very well right now. He's the first person out, and he is still out there.
He's got 30 seconds left to survive. I wanted to mention that Daeyoung Choi should have used the chi burst before he left, because now he's going to come in and try to use that chi burst. That's just a waste of time, really. Jinyu Park staying out alive. He's got 15 seconds left before his stealth comes back. He's going to either run away or get 2 birds with 1 stone and go for that long animation combo. But the problem is, we've got 10 seconds left before a force tag comes in. It's just a very dangerous situation. It's high risk, high reward. What's he going to do? Jinyu Park, 2 seconds left.
The back roll chase done by Shinhan Kim, forcing Jinyu Park to use his stealth right when it comes back.
Daeyoung Choi coming in with the interfere to try to help out Jinyu Park to get that chase and double damage, but no. Not able to focus fire, and instead they just waste their resources, and that was their downfall in set 2. They have to change their game up one more time. So Jinyu Park is just going to stay out. The cooldowns are back. 9 seconds left. He's going to go in, pop the mine, go for the re-knockdown. Second wind is used by Hyeok Kwan. Jinyu Park, just overall good offensive play. Is he able to get the double stun? No, he gets pushed back by the ground ripple, and he's going to be forced to tag out. This is dangerous for MSG. Not a forced tag, purposeful tag. And Blade Master is taking huge
with the thunder
damage.
Hyeok Kwan this set is showing some crazy moves today. And Jung Ho-yoon comes in, of course, to freeze his teammate to save him from taking any more damage.
I want to mention Jung Ho-yoon did not make an impact last set. Rather, getting the Soaring Falcon to connect. Blade Master gets stunned.
Did you see? Oh, they were both on their knees. They stunned each other.
Yeah. Well, the stun came in from the interfere.
Yeah.
So there was 1 stun each for both teams. MSG needs to go into turbo mode and just get their concentrations up, drink some monster or something.
Second wind is used, chasing that back roll, but the interfere comes in, of course.
Back to Daeyoung Choi versus Shinhan Kim. Now, if it's a Soul Fighter against Soul Fighter, it might have been Shinhan Kim's advantage earlier on in the season, but right now, Daeyoung Choi, he's still keeping it alive, but right now he gets the knock. He gets knocked up, and he's not able to survive. He hasn't used the second wind yet.
Yeah, he still has his second wind. He has a tag. Oh, ground ripple hits. Is he gonna try to chase the windmill? Oh, no, it doesn't. Shinhan Kim just... Alright, the stun hits, second wind is used, and the self-defense chi is used. So after this is done, Shinhan Kim is definitely gonna go for the kills or he tags out.
That was necessary for MSG. That's the situation that we expected from iDevs, but didn't happen. Still salty about it.
Still talking about that.
Shinhan Kim getting some damage taken, getting the chi burst in, but Jinyu Park just being the nuisance that he is. MSG staying alive. If they play out the clock again, they have a chance to win it. I think that's the plan now yet again. But the problem is their resources for not connecting that Shadow Slash. That is crucial for MSG. That's crucial for Jinyu Park. That's the kind of stuff that we expect him to not miss.
Yeah.
Going back to what I was saying though, they need to have their tags and interferes up compared to winners. They are at a slight disadvantage. However, MSG have all their interferes as opposed to Hyeok Kwan being the only one with an interfere on Winner.
Winner's just having one more tag point, well, 2 more tag points now because they tagged out.
Park needs to stay alive, getting the body swap in, switching places immediately to get out of that meteor shower. And the flower to go back in, maybe get that stun.
Yes, he does.
The second win is used, he stays, he needs to get back, he needs to stay alive. The defensive interfere comes in, Junior Park stays alive, that heal comes in to save the day, and then leaves.
Yeah, but Jungle Yoon's chase with the back, with the glacial beam was
Shadow
amazing.
Slash does connect, but forces the ice, the defensive, the fortress of Elsa. Now, the Playmaster comes back out. I would have to say that MSG has been playing much better in the second half of this game. Able to get that stun and the aerial. Right now, nobody's able to interfere except for Hyugu Kwan, but do they really want to use it? They have 1 minute left.
Yeah, that's too long.
Second wind is used, and the tag.
Oh, and he comes in!
No.
Dragon Blitz combo! Dragon Fist combo! And he just tags out.
Jung Yoon not making a big impact in this game, forcing Daeyoung Choi to take the damage. He needs the Chi Burst, but the ground ripple stuns him. He needs to stay alive, able to get the stun, able to get the counter, and the 2-on-1, the counter, 2-on-2. Who will come out the victor in this situation? And it looks like Daeyoung Choi might die from it. Hyugu Kwan coming out, using his interference. They got 30 seconds left.
Shinhan,
this is a huge deal. Winner is going to die.
Shinhan Kim is taken out.
But the problem is Daeyoung Choi needs to stay alive right now. They don't have any interferes or tags left. He's just taking it to the face damage.
Yeah, 4 seconds
Ground
left.
rifle doesn't connect. He's not able to stay alive. We need to see a Chi Burst resist self-defense Chi for Daeyoung Choi to just hang in there.
Yeah, he heals himself. He does have his second wind. Is he able to stay alive for 50 more seconds though?
Chi Burst man, Chi Burst man. Chi
Gets
Burst
sucked
man.
in. Back roll chase.
Oh,
second
good
wind
job.
knockback.
Second wind, able to stay alive from that lightning draw.
Trying to do as much damage as he
Run away.
can. Run away now. You don't
Interfere.
have.
So everybody's safe, but the problem is Winner still has tags.
Yeah.
There we go. That's the Chi Burst that MSG needs. Daeyoung Choi needs to stay alive.
Get the stun in. Second wind is used.
He needs to wait 30 more seconds before the tag. Now this is where we can see if Daeyoung Choi has improved. We see the defensive interfere by MSG, which is necessary to wait out that 20 more seconds. This is high intensity gaming right now. No name dropping.
Yeah.
The axe sweep and the second wind is used. 10 more seconds. MSG needs to stay alive.
That's all they have to do.
Needs to stay alive, and it looks like they might be able to do it. Who's going to come in first?
Junior Park is up next. Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. Junior Park comes in.
He is going ready. He is in for the hunt. He wants this.
There we go.
Look at that stun. The second wind is used. They're going to force Jung Yoon to come out for the tag.
There we go. He tags in.
Now it's easy picking.
Yeah.
Well, Jung Yoon still has that tag for some utility, but if he's in the air like that with webs in his face, how annoying is that? I hate walking around getting webs in your face. You're just like, you look like an idiot.
Yeah.
Like, oh, but
web in my face.
Jung Yoon in a tough situation, tough spot right now because he's against Jinyu Park, who is just so comfortable right now.
Yeah, he's just throwing impacts out there.
This is his match. Oh, Shadow Flash connects, forcing the second wind and the interfere. Jinyu Park getting into that Phantom Grip, but it's not a big deal.
They have to make something out of this, but they can't. And they are out of interferes for another 15 seconds.
Oh, the Frost Armor.
Yeah.
Whoop-de-doo for Jinyu Park. It doesn't matter. And the tag now. This is it.
This is it.
We got 5 seconds left before the interferes come back in.
Second wind is used again. Junior Park is taking out everybody's second wins today.
We got 30 seconds left before Jinyu Park gets to force himself out. But it's not that big of a deal because he's going to knock him down with the Shadow Slash. He's spinning so hard right now. He's going to go to the wall and try. Yeah, he's going to go to the wall and try to stay there and stay safe. But really, that's not what we want to do because the body swap comes in. The double stun does not happen, but the Blade Dancer is still stunned. That's the problem.
That is the problem. And they already used, Jung Yoon already used his interfere point that he got at 1 minute point.
This is hopeless for Winner right now. Hopeless.
Yeah.
MSG going to take the win, clinching it, trying to keep that third place position.
Yeah. They're going to bring down Winners. Oh,
look at this, 15 seconds left.
Knockdown.
Very comfortable for Juno Han playing against Hyugu Kwan. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to get that revenge match against Jung Yoon or Shin Kyung Kim, but it's okay. I'm sure he's smug that he's going to be able to beat winners. Phantom Grip trying to put in as much damage as possible to see if they'll be able to play out the clock. Let's find out.
But
Da-da.
no.
Da-da.
Drum roll.
Da-da. Yeah, there we go!
MSG wins!
With a tiny lead, MSG takes the lead and gets that win. Huge game for MSG, enormous. MVP, I'm gonna give it to Jinyu Park. Jinyu Park, the master of tag team and the master of assassin.
Hey, but Daeyoung Choi.
Oh, yes.
Staying alive.
Yes, you know what? I don't know who to give it to because Daeyoung Choi keeping his teammates alive is actually crucial in the win. That was the first and second set.
He kept his team alive, and he kept himself alive as well when he had no more escapes.
Yes, that's crucial. First and third set, I'm going to correct myself. Daeyoung Choi definitely played it very well. I don't know who to give it to. What is more valuable, getting kills or keeping your team alive? Because frankly, the fact that they won is... The reason they won was because they stayed alive. It's not because they got the kills. But at the same time, another reason they won was because they were able to put in the damage.
Yeah, and Jinyu Park did that.
I want to give both of them the MVP. Points, replays, let's check it out.
Oh,
hand claps from Daeyoung Choi. They look so happy right now. Well, to be honest, even if we look at the highlights, it's not that big of a deal because there wasn't... there was a big deal because Daeyoung Choi, we might see a highlight where he comes in and saves the day.
Yeah.
Towards the end, he had to stay alive. That was 2 10-minute games.
Yeah, that was.
And even the second match, it lasted a pretty long time.
Yeah, so here, Shinhan Kim is trying to put as much damage as he can, but...
Daeyoung Choi comes in, takes the damage, and he stays alive. Look at that, 0 tags. 1 interfere left, but really, you don't want to use it because if he comes in, he might... well, he used it just now to try and stay alive, but Daeyoung Choi, he's in a tough spot.
Yeah, so basically from there, with that little health, he stays alive for another minute and 20 seconds.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the health bar again.
Yeah.
And I want to mention in that situation where Blade Master came in for that interfere, Daeyoung Choi could have stepped back and like tried to stay safe, but no, they stunned Winner. And it was a 2-on-1 situation, and regardless of his health, he went in and capitalized on it to put Winner on the backstep yet again, and that's how they got the win. Very good game. We will have to see who gets the MVP after the commercial break. We'll be back in 7 minutes. Stay tuned. Let's see what they have to say. And we got our last matchup. Let's see if G Touring is going to push for that playoff position as well, or will swat them away
against G Touring, taking a win.
All right, stay tuned, guys. We'll see you back really quick.
summer, December glow in flames.
마침내 세상의 경계가 사라진다. 모든 영역을 뛰어넘은 새로운 판 시작합니다. 내 손안의 생활 플랫폼 신한 카드 판. 생활의 판을 바꾸다.
시작인가?
그래. 어? 봤어?
상상이었나? 무한 슈팅 액션 쾌감 콘터스 어드벤처 지금 바로 다운로드하세요.
어이, 뭐 하시나?
마법스러운 게 어딨어?
이기는 장땡이지.
이러면 곤란해.
NC 다이노스 파이팅!
정답다.
우리 함께 행진해요.
Say my name and kiss in the same breath. I December glow in flames. I don't care what you think, 'cause love is it's about me.
마침내 세상의 경계를 넘어선 새로운 판이 시작된다. 신한 카드 판. 생활의 판을 바꾸다.
Alright, welcome back, you guys. MSG being the winning team. Big round of applause. The guy with 6 phones. Not bad. Alright. Well, first of all, congratulations to the semifinals in the singles team. And not just singles, but in tag team as well. It's like, it is the age of Shinhan. What does it feel
like? He is saying that if it's gonna become my age, Junohan's age, I want to win, get first place. Then it's really my era.
Well, regardless, you still got semifinals, and playing against winners, you still win. You've shown us a very good performance. You did a very good job. What do you think about playing against Jung Hong-yu?
So last time, he said that he's gonna tag out if I come out, but this time, I just wanted to check, and I went out when he was out, but he didn't tag out. So I was like, what?
What an awesome comment by Juno. And now Jinyu Park. And he's sitting at a slant. If you just wanna follow Jinyu Park, all you have to do is sit like this. Yeah, since you play Assassin very well, you really look like a real assassin. And the last match is like, beautiful play. And if it goes down to the wire, it's Jinyu Park. Where do you get that confidence from?
He's like, I don't have any confidence.
And it's like, okay, let's switch the mic over then to Daeung Choi. So, Dark Horse, the guy interviewing right now, he's like, I voted for you, Daeung Choi. So, as soon as you went all in concentrating in tag team, you just got it so much better. What do you have to say for yourself? It's like, Sara in there. It's like, yeah, that's me, man. And today's MVP is Jinyu Park. Jinyu Park being the king of the clock.
Nice.
So tell us a few words as MVP.
Thank you.
It's like, awesome words. Thank you very much. So, talking about Jinyu Park's performance and Assassins in the single tournament and just MSG in general. Is it MSG season?
And Jinyu Park says, yes.
And a big round of applause to everybody. So I'm going to give the mic to Junohan because he talks better than all of you. So do you think it's going to be difficult to get into the playoffs now?
Alright, so our last matchup next week is going to be against SWAT. So we're not going to be too laid back, but we have confidence that we have a little bit of an upper hand to take the win.
So you're in a situation where G-Touring is following up right behind you, so you have to definitely win 2-0.
And Junohan says, we're not waiting for other teams to lose. We're going to try to win our matches to stay up there and keep our rank.
So he's just making a joke right now. It's like, for some reason, I feel like the person that should get the spotlight are the badges. It's like, why are you guys wearing badges?
And he asked, what is this badge about? Who is this? And he's saying the CEO of our... Somebody made it for us. And it is me, my angry.
It's a lucky badge now.
Yeah, lucky badge.
So a word to the fan that made these badges for you.
Thank you for rooting for me. I'm just translating exactly what he said.
Yeah, yeah. He's not doing this on purpose. Junior Park is actually saying this, everybody. So, a very hard interview with the team MSG. Big round of applause one more time. And that was awesome. That was an awesome performance by MSG.
Yeah.
Very fun to watch. All three of them showing awesome. If I were to give an MVP to all three of them, I would.
Yeah.
If I could.
Yeah. If I could, I would. Yeah, but anyways, this match was amazing. This is what I would expect.
All right, well, we are going to get ready to get into our next matchup. Let's check out the introduction videos between G-Touring and SWAT.
찾아야죠. 근데 저희가 태그 경기도 길어지고 사람들이 알아봐주고 그러니까 초심을 잃은 것 같기도 하고 제 생각엔 지금 초심처럼 다시 열심히 연습해서 예전 명성을 되찾아야죠.
아무래도 그쪽 팀에서 살려줄 수 있는 검사분이 교체가 돼가지고 저번보다 더 무난하게 이길 수 있지 않을까 생각하고 있습니다.
수아팀은 하나로 뭉친 큰 구멍, 그냥 전체 다 구멍입니다. 수아팀한테는 전략도 필요 없이 그냥 대충 하던 대로만 하면 빨리 끝날 것 같습니다.
네, 최영훈 선수 그냥 빨리 끝나고 치킨 하나 드시러 가시면 될 것 같아요.
저희가 점수 차이로 6위를 하고 있는데 승패는 똑같기 때문에 일단은 남은 경기가 2경기 있고 좋은 모습을 보여드리는 것도 중요하겠지만 꼴찌는 일단 면하려고 하고 있습니다. 지토링 팀 같은 경우에 충분히 강한 팀이긴 하지만 저희 조합에 암살자라는 조합이 들어왔고 암살자라는 조합이 있어서 지토링 팀을 상대하기에 상당히 유용한 클래스이기 때문에 승률이 괜찮게 나올 것 같습니다.
아무래도 대회다 보니까 저희가 이제 셋 다 대회 경험이 이제 적은 팀이다 보니까 저희 셋 다 구멍이라고 그렇게 말을 했나 본데 그쪽도 만만치 않거든요. 지토링 팀에 있는 차우빈 선수가 제 고등학교 후배인데 이번에 선배님이 한번 이겨볼게요.
저도 예전부터 보여지진 않았겠지만 이렇게 많이 호흡을 맞춰 왔었었고 또 개인전에서 만났을 때 진 기억이 많이 없는데 누가 구멍인지는 한번 확인해 보면은 될 것 같습니다. 그럼 빨리 지고 치킨이나 먹으러 가라고 한 것 같은데 제가 이겨서 치킨 그냥 사줄게요.
All right, 4 shots fired. I love this trash talk amongst each other. On the left side, in blue, we have G-Touring, Kyungmin Park as the Kung Fu Master on the left. And then Woo Bin Cha all the way on the right. And in the middle, we have Byung-Woo Kim as the Blade Dancer. They are a good team. G-Touring is definitely a good team. But if they are not able to get a win, then it will prove that MSG is a little bit better than they are. They want to get that affirmation, that confirmation that they are a good team. And so they are most likely going to try and stomp away SWAT.
Yeah, because we mentioned MSG and G-Touring are fighting for that third place right now. So G-Touring is definitely going to want to win this match today.
And especially because SWAT has been going through a lot of growing pains, especially with a changed player, Yong Che. I mean, he is part of the team. He does practice with them as well, but he came in last week and he's looking to stay as an assassin. On the right, we have Soul Fighter Sunggun Ji, and then Young Hoon Che as assassin, and Soohan Kim on the left as Kung Fu Master. Soohan Kim is the man you should be looking out for. He is the leader of the team. Very good Kung Fu Master, but at the same time, it's relative. Like, if the other players are really good and we said Soohan Kim was the best, then that might be saying a lot.
Yeah.
But saying you're the best of... Oh, and we got change points.
Nice!
This is the kind of stuff that we want to see. And he's going to switch to Force Master.
Yeah, who's
What's up
just
with
been
that?
nerfed.
So you're gonna... What?
Maybe... What?
Okay, well, I can... let me try to make sense of it. Like, switching to Force Master, you're giving up heals. You're going to go into utility, try to stay alive, use your ice, your frost armor, create situations for your teammates to come in and make a 2-on-1 situation to just melt away the opponent. But the fact is, G-Touring has a Soul Fighter, and a Kung Fu Master, and a Blade Dancer. All of them do damage. All of them are able to stop your combinations. Blade Dancer's able to get double stuns.
And let me
Kung
tell
Fu
you,
Master's able to get double stuns.
Let me tell you, if you noticed, if you've seen our previous tag matches of SWAT, Soo-Won Kim is very good, but he tends to die early. So getting rid of that Soul Fighter is, I don't think it's a good idea, personally.
Well, the fact is, though, even if they had the Soul Fighter, he's been dying early. So might as well just cut your losses and try to make a better situation for it. So I can understand why they switched to Force. Let's get ready to go into our last matchup, our first set. Let's see who wins it. All right, Assassin, Yoon Chae coming out first.
Ooh.
That's a nice.
Are we gonna see
pace.
Bombard?
Are we going to see Bombard? He did win once against Summoner with Bombard. Oh no, he lost against Summoner with Bombard, unfortunately. So maybe we won't see a Bombard. But good damage dealt to Bincha, but unfortunately the Interfere comes in and the Stagger. That's just waited out so far. Right now, nothing too huge has come out. Yoon Chae able to stay alive, but not able to go on the aggressive.
I mean, he still took out the Force Master, the Soul Fighter, second win, and self-defense Chi.
The Iceman coming in, trying to buy some time, set himself up, and his teammates up. Putting on the flower. This is good. He's got mobility. He's going to go in for the stun. Able to connect, get that chase, get that defensive interfere, and both of them back roll.
And they just wasted an interfere point.
This is very good by Yoon Chae. He's able to get those resources to be used by G-Touring.
Yeah, but don't forget, SWAT doesn't have a healer, so Yoon Chae doesn't want to take too much damage when he's out on the field.
But at the same time, what's his name? Soo-Won Kim, Kung Fu Master, has used interfere as well. So if you just check out the interfere and tag points, they're on the same page. Yoon Chae doing a pretty good job, lasting a minute out there.
Yeah, use up all his escapes right now.
Now, contrary to popular belief, lasting a minute in this game is very long.
Alright, interference comes in.
The Ice Mine? No, there was no Ice Mine.
Yeah,
I thought there was.
Lightning draw was drawn, but nothing happens.
Now the Force Master comes out. Let's see what he's going to be able to do. Is he going to be able to play like Jung Ho Yoon from Winners? The Bombard comes out. He's able to put in so much damage. We got to see the double stun.
Nice.
That's huge by G-Touring.
And he heals himself, Sunken G.
But the problem is, Yoon Chae is dead.
Oh, what?
You didn't see that? Yoon Chae is dead,
Also, he comes out. He came out for the interfere and he...
That's just not good for SWAT.
This is what happens when you don't have a healer on your team.
I was a little bit hopeful for Yoon Chae. He did a good job at first when it came out, but that interfere was not smart. G-Touring able to capitalize on it and get rid of a player earlier on. We got 2 minutes and 20 seconds into this match, and it's already 3-2. This is bad.
Soo-Won Kim trying to do a lot of damage, trying to take one player out.
Get a stun. Oh, double stun!
Woo! Oh, he misses the tab.
Soo-Won Kim did a fairly good job. Force Master might have been a bad decision by SWAT, but fact is, if you look at it individually, he's good at surviving.
Yeah.
But
he is taking so much damage.
An individual game now, is it? It's called tag team tournament. You gotta keep your team alive. Second wind is used. He's going to try to dash out, but to no avail. His legs are too short.
Interfere.
He got caught.
And he gets
and it's 3-1. This is an easy game.
And he gets grabbed by the KFM.
I'm crying right now. SWAT unable to get that first set. It almost looks like it's an irreparable situation.
All right.
Going to be able to come back in the second set?
Tremor, 3RF combo. Where is Interfere?
Wow.
He's just gonna take him out. This is Soo-Won Kim's KFM right here.
Doesn't matter though, because he's in the air. What is going on?
He has his escape. He has his escape.
Doesn't matter, because if he uses it, he's gonna get chased.
Doesn't matter. Back roll.
And
pulled in.
The second wind and the chase. Oh, no chase. And the stun.
Oh, nice block. Nice counter.
Master just practicing.
Oh, nice MF Frost. Rising Dragon hits.
Smite so excited right now. You're so excited for this Kung Fu Master. You're trying to stay alive.
Yeah, and he is staying alive.
For not too long though.
Knock that one.
Let's see how long.
Yeah, because there is no interfere. So if he gets a good CC in, he is. Oh, but he tags out.
Yeah, there's a tag, mind you. 3 minutes still an interfere though, but
Sherman!
Yonu Kim still has
Smite hits.
an interfere as well.
Come on. Oh,
So excited. So
like
excited.
the King Fist finishes him. Oh.
Well, good performance by Suwon Kim. Like I mentioned before, he is the leader and the best player of the team. As we just saw, he was able to take out one of the players in G-Touring, but G-Touring just smiling it off, and their trash talk stays true.
Yeah.
They're like, everybody is the weakest link on SWAT.
Yeah, but only if Younghoon Che was able to stay alive just a little bit longer and not die during his interfere, that might have changed the game up. But we'll see about that in the second set.
Yeah, I really appreciate Suwon Kim's efforts. He's also a very cool guy because he doesn't let that loss get to him, which is definitely important for his other teammates, because if you get angry at this kind of situation, then it's just going to be worse and worse, and it's not going to help you out in the next season, in the next matchups. So Suwon Kim doing a good job trying to lead the team to victory. Let's see if they'll be able to get a set in the second set. Allow myself to introduce myself. But yeah, let's see if they'll get it. Earlier on, Yoon Che was able to do a fair amount of damage, but unfortunately, dying out.
Yeah, so here he tags out.
Yeah, and then comes in.
And he gets double stun, and they just focus. Yeah, he dies, yeah.
Bad choice. Bad decisions were made. Regrets. But it's okay. You learn from them. Hang in there. After that, it's all downhill. But there were some good KFM highlights.
Yeah, right there.
I do want to mention that KFM is a tough class to play recently. A lot of buffs and nerfs going back and forth. Blade Master has gotten a little stronger. Force Master has gotten weaker in the past few weeks.
Well, the Force Master, they weren't touching the Force Master for a while until Jung Ho-yoon.
Yeah, it's just a coincidence.
Yeah, it's a coincidence, definitely. Yeah, I'm not saying Jung Ho-yoon is to blame, but Jung Ho-yoon did beat Eyebrow's Blade Master, the upgraded Blade Master 4-0 in the finals.
Exactly. So who knows? Is Jung Ho-yoon the cause of the nerf? But regardless, they did get nerfed, and which is why winners might have lost the last match. But what I wanted to mention, what we were really talking about, was the Kung Fu Master. They've always had a tough time all throughout Blades of history. Let's see if they'll get the second set. Stay tuned. Okay, Yoon Che coming out first again, which is not bad. He did a good job staying out. The problem was when he tagged in. It was bad timing to come in at that time. But as for coming out first and staying alive in that aspect, he did a very good job. Because look at it now, he's already able to do a lot of damage to to Woo Bin Cha, the Soul Fighter. Woo Bin Cha. Sorry, his name had Woo in it. I wanted to. Bad jokes. Sorry. Sorry to ruin your ears. But Woo Bin Cha doing some good damage to Yoon Che right now.
Yoon Che is trying to use that.
The Ice Mine does not connect. He's too early. Premature.
And he is using.
And the Shadow Slash into space?
What?
What's going on, Yoon Che? I compliment you one set, and you're gonna go and poop on me now. What is going on?
Come on. Alright, self-defense cheat to ignore the stun. What is...
Okay, using the flower to get out of that stun from the Glacial Beam. Good job by Yoon Che. Fairly good. Oh, nice decoy
nice
just
decoy
now.
with the stun into the aerial with the web.
There we go. Getting into that combo, able to get that stun. Second wind is used. Now he's going to have to tag out. But no, he goes for the ground ripple. Actually gets some distance first. But instead, he goes in. The assassin goes in and gets the stun. What is Woo Bin Cha trying to do? I have no idea. He gets stunned again. 2-on-1 situation. Woo! He needs to tag out. But no, what's going on? 10 seconds left for the force tag. He did not want to waste his tag. That's what it seems like. He's got 5 seconds left, but it's kind of dangerous.
Yeah, he wants to wait it out. He still has no second win for 10 more seconds.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, there we go. Force tag. Alright.
He did use Shivers before he left, apparently. Got that health back up.
Yeah, Kyungmin Park gets Sungji into the air.
Sungji, who did a
Rising Dragon.
subpar performance in just existing, really. That's all he did. He existed.
Gets knocked back. There we go. Force Master.
Where? What?
Where did he shoot his impact? I thought all.
So if you're gonna use change points, you gotta make an impact, but apparently he's not because he's gonna shoot it into midair, where nobody is. Oh,
he gets his air. Oh, yeah.
But that's not going to help you out too much because you want to do damage.
Yeah.
In this situation, G-Touring has been doing a lot of damage regardless of having a Soul Fighter.
Amid Frost and a Frost Sheath, it's like freezing themselves. It just seems like kind of like a slow pace. We need Suwon Kim to come out.
Yeah, but Kyungmin Park, I also want to mention, is a pretty effective Kung Fu master.
Yeah, he's pretty decent.
I mentioned par, subpar, while Kyungmin Park is above par.
All right, there we go. Gets knocked down. Uses alright, tags out. Suwon Kim comes out. Here we go.
You're so excited. You're such a fanboy.
Yes, Ariel. You see, something happens when he comes out.
Exactly. He got that double stun in. I understand why you're the fanboy, but instead he gets knocked. What's he going to do? He got King Fist in the face. He's able to survive though.
Yeah, use his second wind. Rising Dragon hits again with the smite Ariel.
3RF, is it real?
Oh, knocked down. Oh.
And he gets the counter stun.
He has no escape.
Defensive 2-on-1. The decoy comes out by Yongwon Chae to go into stealth and the long animation and the knockdown, creating this situation for the Kung Fu Master. Awesome play by his teammate Yongwon Chae. Yeah. G-Touring, not so confident anymore, huh? They're all smiles, but they need to step their game up. Ice Mine is down, staying in there. Pop it. Pop the mine. Oh, too late.
Oh. And Yongwon Chae is out of his escapes, both his flower and his stealth.
And the knockdown is able to connect.
Okay, he webs him.
It's okay, Yongwon Chae doing a really good job right now. Look at that.
Forces to interfere and makes them waste that interfere.
Right, getting chased, but it's okay. He's still in stealth. Yongwon Chae is playing a different method of assassin. He's just using his stealth very effectively. He's not really going on. Yeah, he's not really going too aggressive. Very smart. I like this. I like Yongwon Chae. He's very, what's that word? Not nimble. He is nimble.
Well, he's trying to play a precise assassin.
He's a spry guy.
Alright, that decoy hits, putting him into.
Let's see. Able to get the body swap.
Alright, nice stun. He still has his escapes.
The Ice Mine is down, so he's going to be able to delay this animation even more once he gets more damage in. The double Ice Mine! No, only a single. But still, great play by Yongwon Chae. He's playing out the clock. Immense for SWAT. 10, 12 seconds left before he's forced to tag out. And still able to do so much damage unless he goes into the air like that, like a ragdoll. But still, he has stealth. He has his flower up. He's going to try to get 2 birds with 1 stone.
Oh, he chases that tag. Oh, the tag, yeah.
It's okay though. It's the Force Master. He's able to freeze himself. He's able to get health. He is playing off of the coattails of Jung Ho Yoon, and he noticed that, you know, staying alive, there's nothing easier than being, you know, immortal. Invulnerable in ice.
Yeah. Alright, so they're healing themselves. Woo Cha is full health. And the Glacial Beam hits into the aerial Windstorm combo. Nova? Yeah, there we go, Nova. Cobalt.
Second wind is used, and the Force Master gets heals back. Now, I don't know if... No, definitely. SWAT has done more damage because the Force Master is only really able to heal himself.
Yeah.
Right. And the Soul Fighter comes out and is able to heal everybody.
Down, and Force Master has no escape, so he tags out. Ooh, double stun.
Good job. He's able to get that double stun. But the problem is, they do...
Rising Dragon, triple kick, smite into the aerial. He has an escape. Tremor forces that escape. Oh no, Suwon. Oh no, look at the three! Then he gets out. The lightning draw and the damage and the crit just knocks Suwon
I
Kim
actually
out.
just let you talk because you love Suwon Kim. But unfortunately, what you didn't want happen just happened.
I'm sorry.
Suwon Kim was really good at playing well, but he dies too quickly. But the problem is his teammates were supposed to come in for that interfere and try to negate that damage, try to push people back, maybe go into the double freeze by Force Master, but just the reflexes weren't there. Maybe a double mine by Yoon Chae.
Yeah. Nothing happened.
Unfortunate. But the double stun again. Look at this damage. Yoon Chae being the MVP of SWAT right now. If he's able to get Kyungmin Park out and make it 2-on-2, this is still a playable game. They've only got 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. There we go. Getting the Shadow Slash. Is he able to get one more hit in? Come on, just get one more hit. Maybe throw a few shurikens and you'll be able to get it. But he's able to survive. He has to tag out because he doesn't want to die.
And Sungwon-ji comes in.
He needs to heal himself. Will we be able to see a
That
Frost
little help.
Armor? Just get it!
No.
Just get it, man!
Rising Dragon Hit, smite into the air! Kyungmin Park is just,
Assassin playing a little bit more cautious as well. He doesn't want to get caught and die.
Stun hits.
He's able to do two. He's able to do. Alright, I'm getting a little bit more frustrated than I'm supposed to.
Common strike hits.
Okay, there we go. So you're gonna try to get the tempo back and what?
Okay.
Push back and finish it off. No!
Okay, so he takes out Kyungmin Park.
Makes it 2-on-2, but the immediate chase, getting Swat, go into Frost Armor. You need to, but you can't because the lightning draw hits. And now it's Yoon Chae in a 2-on-1 situation. If he's able to last the minute and 30 seconds, it might go down to the wire and maybe SWAT will win, but I really doubt it. I'm gonna drag out my words because I'm a little bit disappointed that SWAT wasn't able to.
Up, he gets knocked down. He has no escape. Up, gets Phantom Grid. Yeah, Yoon Chae has no escapes for at least another 15 seconds.
Drag in, but
nice high record. Puts that bomb on his back.
I like that. The ragdoll while he was down on the ground, getting that counter, able to go behind him and get the stun. Just trying to stay alive. Now there is a tag left and an interfere coming in 3 seconds. We don't expect Yoon Chae to stay alive any longer. We did get to see a Lotus Fury just now to go into iframes, but what is that going to do when a lightning draw is up?
And the aerial.
To use it. Good job, G-Touring, getting that win, the 2-0 win against SWAT.
Alright, so G-Touring 2-0. They're going up.
We're going to get ready for an interview and the MVP decision right away. Who do you think the MVP is going to be?
G-Touring. Well, Kyungmin Park did last long with that very small amount of health, but I don't know. They all put G-Touring.
I would have to say getting the Assassins to be knocked out in the first set was pretty huge.
Kyungmin Park or Woo-Bin Cha. Sorry to Kim, but I don't know.
It's a hard decision.
Yeah,
so frankly, it's going to be hard to decide who did the best because everybody played a very well-rounded performance. Because G-Touring is actually a very old tag team compared to, it's the oldest. They are the oldest tag team compared to all the other teams.
Yeah, so if you notice, like they have as you mentioned, a well-rounded team. So you don't get to see like too much of one player doing super plays. All 3 of them are well-rounded, so they're doing enough damage as they tag in and out, and you see a smooth win.
Right, I want to make an allusion to football, or soccer rather, where sometimes good teams, they scale down to bad teams, but in terms of G-Touring and Winner and all our top tier teams, there is no scaling involved. If you're good, and you normally raffle stomp other people. And SWAT did show a good performance in the second set, especially Yoon Chae. He's the rising star. He's sparkling in the team, along with Suwon Kim. The Force Master pick, pretty iffy for me.
Pretty iffy, yeah, for me too. When I see that, it was... Yeah, because Sungwon-ji's Soul Fighter wasn't that bad. He could heal, he could last.
And it was comparable to Young Choi at one point.
Yeah.
But Young Choi only seemed bad because he was compared to Juno Han and Jinyu Park. But Sungwon-ji was at a similar level as Young Choi. Now it might be different because Young Choi has been playing much better, but Sungwon-ji should have played Soul Fighter this match. there might have been a better difference. We didn't get to see any clutch plays by Forcemaster, just logistically.
It just seemed as if, you know, I don't want to bring him down, but
I want to bring him down. A lot of disappointment for me today.
Yeah, because if I practice Forcemaster a little bit, like a couple days, couple weeks, I could have done what he did today on the field. It just seemed too basic, you know, the moves he did.
Woo Bin Cha is really good. Buff.
Yeah.
G-Touring. Awesome. By the way, they hide their faces because, you know, they are all secret agents.
Yep.
And getting exposed like that
is not good for the
confiscates their secret agency. So we're going to go and have a big round of applause for our winners, G-Touring, and have our MVP presentation. Very important. It's a very important matchup for you guys. If you guys lost a round, it would have been really difficult for you guys in the rankings. So you guys must feel really good getting a 2-0 win.
I'm not sure. That's what he said. I'm not sure how I feel. Yeah, it's good that we won 2-0, but what I think is next week is more important for us. That will decide.
So when you came in with an interfere, Byung-Woo Kim, the Blade Dancer, you were very effective. So what was the secret behind it?
Yeah, before the match started, I wasn't feeling too good. My mood wasn't. Yeah, because of our ranking right now. So as long as we beat SWAT. Yeah, so as long as we beat SWAT 2-0, we could go up there. So I try to concentrate regardless of how I felt, and we were able to take the win.
Alright, so we're going to have an interview with Kyungmin Park and Kung Fu Master. Doesn't matter who comes out to play against you, you were very effective against everybody as Kung Fu Master. So it's the same question. So the entire team, environment, team, aura, energy seemed really good. Even though Kyungmin Park might not have felt good, but the team environment itself seemed pretty good.
Yeah, and he is saying, I don't know, our team mood was overall not too good because we were on a losing streak, and it was constantly downhill, and we weren't practicing enough because we felt bad. Yeah, and we felt bad.
And Zarkos is like, alright. And he's mentioning that it's still hard to interview with you guys, or all these teams rather. But the MVP goes to Woo Bin Cha, the Soul Fighter. So Woo Bin Cha is like, I want to come out as Blade Master, but my teammates don't allow me to play Blade Master. So I'm playing Soul Fighter. But as a Soul Fighter, you came up and performed well, but if the team itself came up and was a little bit in a more secure situation, you'd be able to come out and play Blade Master. But right now, it's not that situation, is it? Because you are competing against MSG with just one set apiece, one set difference. So how do you feel about that?
So he's like, yeah, maybe I could play the Blade Master in singles, but I got knocked out.
So next match is going to be G-Touring against iDeps, and MSG is going to play against SWAT. So in the big picture, you guys are going to be playing the lower table teams. Are you feeling a little bit more confident?
저희가 2대0으로 이기다 쳐도 그쪽에서도 잘해야 되기 때문에.
So even though we win 2-0, the other team, the MSG team and the opposing team SWAT, that match has to play out well for us to get up there. Yeah.
It's like, do you guys not want to interview? Like your answers are so short. Like, apparently they're hungry. And by the way, that's what they're saying. We're not ad-libbing. And so a final message to everybody is like, this is what we're gonna do. Like, this is what we plan on doing.
Yeah, so for the 1 week that we have, we will practice a lot, and we will try to beat Who is it? Yeah, we'll try to beat IDEPS 2-0 and try to get up there. But as we mentioned before, MSG has to lose or lose a set for us to get up there.
All right. So let's give a big round of applause to G Touring and the MVP Wubin Cha. So that was our 3 matchups for today. Huge game between MSG and winners. That will be the highlight.
Yeah.
Most definitely. We have one more week before we go into finals. 2 weeks from now. Let's check out the results. IDEPS versus GC Busan getting 1 set for IDEPS, which was awesome. And then they ruined it in the second set.
Yeah.
Makes me really sad.
Sad? No,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
makes me angry.
Okay, well, regardless. And then MSG getting 2-1. Huge win for them. It's not an upset because they played very well. Winner, unfortunately, the nerf might have affected the Force Master and the team dynamic. And G-Touring not able to get G-Touring getting that 2-0 win. MSG still in the lead against G-Touring with 1 RP point difference.
Yeah.
1. MSG needs to win 2-0 to create that safe buffer.
Yeah.
If they are going to
Well,
win.
next week is the last week of the tag team tournament match. So if MSG does win 2-0, then they're in 3rd place for sure.
Right, and another thing that I want to mention is GC Busan was in 2nd at the start of today, and now they're in 1st. They are able to protect, if they're able to protect that 1st place seed.
Yeah.
That's going to be huge.
Yeah, they get a bye round, you know.
Yeah, that's a mental advantage.
Yeah.
Stamina is going to be at 100%. Let's see if they'll be able to protect that. The problem is, though, they're going to be playing against each other next week. That's going to be fun.
Big games. Big games next week.
Most definitely. So each and every game is going to be worth it. MSG and G-Touring fighting for the playoff position, and GC Busan a winner fighting against each other for that 1st place seed.
Yeah. And SWAT and IDEPS, they just want to bring somebody down with them, as we said before, over and over again.
Right. IDEPS and SWAT.
Yeah,
just
today
trying to make
IDEPS,
practice.
there was hope for them. But they ruined it.
Seriously, don't even get me started. So yeah, just like we mentioned before, let's look at the matchups next week. It'll be the order in which we play it will be the best and most exciting match will be winner against GC Busan at the end.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
And G-Touring versus IDEPS in the beginning, MSG versus SWAT.
Yeah.
Let's see how that'll turn out.
Yeah, so basically, I just want to make it more clear that if MSG wins 2-0, regardless of how, if G-Touring wins 2-0, MSG still has the 3rd place. But if MSG wins 2-1, or loses, in fact, then G-Touring has a chance if they win 2-0.
Right, but they still can't not lose confidence. They still can't be too secure.
Yeah.
Because they could play. IDEPS is the stronger of the 2 between IDEPS and SWAT. Of the 2 lower table teams, IDEPS is definitely able to perform like we saw today. Unfortunately,
they didn't want to tag out, so he died.
Anyhow, so we are going to have this broadcast again next week on Friday. Oh, no, not Friday. Sunday, 1 p.m. KST. Singles match on Friday, 7 p.m. KST. And that's going to be exciting because that is the semifinals and finals.
Yeah.
You can see it's going to be 1st, 2nd, and 3rd for the Korea World Finals. Korea Finals, that is. I am DZ Mins. With me was Ending Life. Thank you for watching and enjoying awesome tag team matches. Join us next time. See ya.
Hypnotized.